Netflix's The Heart of Invictus cancelled because of Harry and Meghan. The Invictus Games specifically sends a letter to Netflix and asks them to cancel airing The Heart of Invictus, produced by Meghan and Harry. You have probably heard of the new Netflix documentary called Heart of Invictus, and probably you already know about who is behind it. Well, obviously, the Archwell Productions, aka the company of the Sussex couple, is the creator. However, things are not going so well as just 6 months before the airing day, supposedly in the summer of 2023, the Invictus Games asks Netflix to put off the premiere. What could be the reason behind this anger? It is said that the couple illegally used military footage without permission. In his book Spare, Harry reveals several things about the time he served in the army. Harry's claims, including that he saw Taliban fighters as chess pieces during operations, prompted anger from the armed forces community. The Invictus Games must distance itself from Prince Harry after his insensitive Taliban revelations risk damaging the reputation of the army, a public relations guru has warned. Publicist Lynn Franks said the Duke of Sussex's decision to reveal that he killed 25 extremists while serving in Afghanistan made him look a complete idiot. Ben McBean, a former Royal Marine and friend of the Prince, said, revealing certain information is not wise. Now, there is obviously a backlash. Now, back to the possibility of Harry and Meghan and their involvement in the production of the documentary The Heart of Invictus. Comments have been made, and most are not in the couple's favor. I heard Harry is probably still the patron. He even said that he is supporting Germany and the rest of Invictus planners for September logistically. So it would be too difficult to replace Harry now. Rumor has it that the Invictus tell him to fuck off after September Games. They said he's a traitor on every conceivable level to Invictus. The military, like everybody else, has been betrayed multiple times by Harry. There are many reasons for Harry to not be representing Invictus any more than he represents the British royal family. So unfair to the military veterans and athletes now that all the legit contributions raised after Afghanistan is now out of the Invictus site as far as I can tell. A source commented. They might be able to pull it off, but first they'd have to find out if Harry and his company prove they're an honorable organization. They need to fire him. They need to find someone or some celebrities who respect soldiers. This should be an honorable cause for veterans. In January 2023, Netflix announced Heart of Invictus will premiere during summer 2023. Netflix wrote, this new series from Archwell Productions follows a group of extraordinary competitors from around the globe, all service members who have suffered life-changing injuries or illnesses, on their road to competing at the Invictus Games. This new series from Archway Productions follows a group of extraordinary competitors from around the globe, all service members who have suffered a life-changing injuries or illnesses on their road to competing at the Invictus Games. The streaming service wrote on Twitter in a thread announcing several sports-related programs. The caption accompanied a photo of the Duke of Sussex sharing hands with an athlete. The show will follow competitors in 2020 Invictus Games in The Hague, the Netherlands, and was delayed until April 2022 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. With the working title Heart of Invictus, the series will see Harry take on the role of executive producer in addition to appearing on camera. And while Harry and Meghan's deal with Netflix is believed to be worth significant money, a spokesperson confirmed to TNC that for this project any compensation will be redirected to the Invictus Games Foundation. Speaking to People at The Hague in April 2022, Harry exclusively revealed how the Invictus Games has inspired him since he first created it as a way of bringing together wounded veterans in a spirit of friendly competition. Since the very first Invictus Games back in 2014, we knew that each competitor would contribute in their own exceptional way to a mosaic of resilience, determination, and resolve, Prince Harry said in a statement. This series will give communities around the world a window into the moving and uplifting stories of these competitors. Meghan previously joined Harry at the 2017 Invictus Games in Toronto, her adopted hometown, where she lived while starring on Suits, where they made their official public debut as a couple. She was by his side again in 2018 for the Sydney Games, shortly after the couple announced they were expecting their first child, son Archie, 3. The two are also parents to one-year-old daughter, Lilibet. The Invictus Games released a new promotional video encouraging fans to purchase tickets to the opening and closing ceremonies for the upcoming sporting event, which will be held in Dusseldorf in September 2023. The majority of the clip shows athletes who are going to be competing in the event, and halfway through Prince Harry appeared to play table tennis. Then, to conclude the trailer, Meghan Markle made a surprise appearance and challenged her husband to a game. A big part of the joke in this dramatic, monochrome promo is that Meghan really doesn't do sports, at least not as part of her public profile, making her rather knowing nod to Harry right at the end look ironic. said body language expert Judy James. As for Harry, Judy claimed, "It's a rather odd cameo appearance during this ad for Harry's Invictus Games. Clearly the Invictus teams play it full, fast pelt, and Harry's smug smile seems to be wiped off his face rather quickly, which is fun." She continued, "But then Meghan pops up in a rather disjointed clip as though offering to take him on in a game and presumably get a bit of a cheer from the audience for the sudden appearance. The cheeky comedy stuff clearly plays to what Harry sees as his strengths, but after making the sportsmen and women the stars of the show, the attention does all seem to end on Meghan." The 2023 Invictus Games will be the 6th time that the event has taken place, following games in London, 2014, Orlando, 2016, Toronto, 2017, Sydney, 2018, and The Hague, 2022. In 2025, the Invictus Games will also return to North America and take place in Vancouver and Whistler, Canada. We may have to wait until the final statement is released about the premiere of the Heart of Invictus, as well as Harry and Meghan's future involvement in the production. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel for the fastest updates.